We're at a very special property overlooking the Severn River.
This is absolutely breathtaking.
Over the moon.
This is the dream in Annapolis living. So
Yes.
we are perched on 3.5 acres. This gorgeous house built in 1910, wraparound front porch built in the traditional New England style. This property was once used by Capuchin monks as a retreat. They owned a lot of the surrounding land on the Severn River. It was sold off over time to the Welches, who called it Welch's Polly, which Polly in Hawaiian means cliff, so Welch's Cliff.
Well, that's appropriate.
Why don't you go ahead and have a look around, enjoy every minute of it, and I will meet you right back out on this porch because this is where I'm staying for the day.
Good choice.
We'll take our time just for you, okay? Okay. You can see this home has been restored lovingly.
It feels like you're going back in time, doesn't it?
Why don't we start with
Let's go over here.
the living room?
Okay. Oh,
This is why you buy this house.
exactly.
That
Exactly.
view.
I even love the tree.
Gorgeous.
You turn around and you see this beautiful room as well.
Yeah, that fireplace really is the room. It's the whole wall. And I think it's just lovely down to the paint colors. There are French doors to the outside, and there are more French doors back there, which I think I'll check out.
Okay, I'm gonna stay right here and enjoy the view.
Hey, I want to stay here
Go,
now. I'll
go,
check out.
go. I'm
Let me-
just gonna stay right here.
I'll report back.
Okay.
Ah, there's a wet bar back here.
Oh.
So a little renovation
Okay.
and a very nice half bathroom.
Wow, all that's back there?
All back there. All right,
Okay.
dining room.
Well, not only do you continue with the beautiful water view, but you also have a view of the woods.
I think this house feels very comfortable, right? From the second that you
yes,
step in,
yes.
it's one of those homes.
Well, that's why it was a retreat.
Exactly, for months.
Let's take a look at the floors.
They use this detail again
Yeah, isn't
on
that
the
nice
borders.
how
Yeah.
that just makes a little pop and just says, hey, somebody took a little extra
And
attention with
special.
me.
How about these special floors in this room? Wow.
I would say those probably are not the original floors. It may be reclaimed barnwood.
Well, they look dynamite.
They really do.
We are in a room that has definitely been renovated. I love the details in this kitchen.
It's a renovation that really blends in with the air of the house.
And you have a little breakfast area too. Nice wooded views, and I spy an outbuilding in the
Oh,
back. Let's go check that out.
And on the way out, a full bath.
Full bath with a shower, nice. Look at that vanity.
I really like that they took an old dresser and put a newer sink on it.
Yeah. Building to the back.
Let's see what piqued your interest out here.
Little arbor. What do we have here?
Oh, it's a guest room.
Hey, look at these crazy good-looking
Oh,
rafters.
but look at the light fixture, too.
I want to be a guest here.
So would I.
I love it. All right. Hey, check it out. Welch's Polly.
Oh,
Welch's
Welch's
Cliff.
Cliff.
You are there. Okay, this is a cute little in-between room. I would hang out in this room. Come on. Let's go down.
Okay. Oh, I wasn't expecting this nice of a basement.
I was expecting an old cellar.
You have a half bath down here.
Yeah. Renovated bathroom, really great. And you really see the foundation of this old home.
Right.
It feels classic.
Okay, so this probably goes outside.
Looks like it's an outside door.
No!
Hey!
It's a greenhouse.
Wow, now that is special.
That is cool.
All right,
Okay,
up we go. Watch your head.
thank you.
Okay. Hey, laundry room. Yeah, look at that. Nice little wood counter.
It does the wash, okay?
That's adorable.
All right, so I'm guessing this is the primary.
I would say so.
What a great space because you've got views of the woods.
Yes.
You've got views of the water.
Yes.
But then you have this expansive room. You can have a sitting area. You've got closet space.
A house this old has two closets? What on
Okay.
earth?
And let's see if there's a full bath.
Looks like
Right on.
something. It is
it's an
indeed. A bidet. And my eyes immediately go down to this fantastic tile.
Is a great pattern. Double vanity. This bathroom has been completely renovated.
Yeah.
All right, what
Okay.
could be a second bedroom. They're using it as a sitting area.
I like the sitting area.
Oh, a fireplace.
And in the little side area, the office.
This could have been, I wonder if this was an addition. It could have been a sleeping porch.
Yeah, this looks like the exterior of the house.
You know, that's what I always like about these houses, because you're always like, I wonder.
We're like house detectives when we were like, yeah, super sleuths.
And we're probably so off half the time.
And another full bath.
Ooh, renovated very nicely. The tile work, I like the different pattern. There are so many ideas I'm stealing from these bathrooms.
Steal away. Okay, another bedroom.
Oh, but look what this bedroom has.
Oh, fireplace. Nice and cozy.
It really is. Oh, third level.
Another level. All right.
All right.
I made it to the top. Okay, magical little room.
Talk about using every inch of space in this home.
Yes.
And you can because the ceilings are manageable. It's a room with character.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue on. Maybe another bath? Oh, it is!
Okay.
Oh, all right. Is it strange to say my favorite spot in this entire house is this area right here?
No, it is the best window in the house, I think.
It is.
What a neat bathroom. Okay, Tina, the magic continues.
It does. And you know, they've taken a space which could have some awkward angles, but they have made it very functional.
It has so much dimension and visual interest. Really good looking.
All right, so we've seen the entire house.
This is going to be a tough one.
I would say yes.
Well, you found a great spot here.
I've been here since you left. So I'm going to ask you the impossible question of like some of your favorite things.
This porch and that view, hands down, priceless.
Right. There's so many little surprises everywhere, from the original details to the house to some of the renovation. And the renovation was done very nicely to blend in.
There is a view of this water from so many windows,
Every
and each
window.
one you have to stop and say, oh, look at that.
So in the house, I noticed the flooring in the kitchen.
So that flooring was brought in from a barn in Pennsylvania. So that is reclaimed.
See, that's why I liked it.
That's why
Reclaimed
she's from
wood.
PA.
So I'm sure you can understand this is the quintessential dream home in Annapolis. This is what we all aspire to. It has everything you need for having guests, entertaining. This house is 7 bedrooms, including the guest house, as well as 4 full bathrooms and 2 half baths. This house is about 2,900 square feet, not including the basement. Built in 1910, sitting on 3.5 acres. Now we get down to the nitty gritty.
So I'm going to say 2.2 million.
2.2, okay. John?
I am going to say this little slice of heaven would be 2.5 million.
2.5. The list price of this home is $275.
I was gonna say that. Wow.
Not surprised at all.
No.
Because, I mean, this property is just so wonderful.
You get a wonderful bang for your buck with this view and a historic home.